ジャパニーズポッド101です。
おはよう東京、こんばんはニューヨーク、こんにちはロンドン。
Hi everyone, and welcome back to JapanesePod101.com. This is Lower Beginner Season 2, Lesson 9. What have you got planned for this weekend in Japan? This is Becky here.
こんにちは、夏子です。
In this lesson, you'll learn how to communicate your schedule using a verb, aru. The conversation takes place at an office.
It's between John and his co-worker, Mr. Tanaka.
The speakers are co-workers, so they'll be using formal Japanese. Okay, let's listen to the conversation.
ジョン、お疲れ様。明日はまたジムに行きますか？
明日は会社に行きます。
え？明日は土曜日ですよ。
はい。でも、10時に電話会議があります。仕事もたくさんあります。田中さん、手伝ってください。
明日は無理です。明日2時にコンサートがあります。
コンサート？
はい。オーケストラのコンサートです。そこでバイオリンを弾きます。
すごいですね。
Listen to the conversation one time, slowly.
ジョン、お疲れ様。明日はまたジムに行きますか？
明日は会社に行きます。
え？明日は土曜日ですよ。
はい。でも、10時に電話会議があります。仕事もたくさんあります。田中さん、手伝ってください。
明日は無理です。明日2時にコンサートがあります。
コンサート？
はい。オーケストラのコンサートです。そこでバイオリンを弾きます。
すごいですね。
Listen to the conversation with the English translation.
ジョン、お疲れ様。明日はまたジムに行きますか？
Hi, John. Are you going to the gym tomorrow?
明日は会社に行きます。
I'm going to work tomorrow.
え？明日は土曜日ですよ。
Are you? But tomorrow is Saturday.
はい。でも、10時に電話会議があります。仕事もたくさんあります。
Yes, but I have a telephone conference at 10 in the morning. I also have a lot of work to do.
田中さん、手伝ってください。
Tanaka-san, would you be able to help me?
明日は無理です。明日2時にコンサートがあります。
I can't tomorrow. I'll have a concert at 2 o'clock tomorrow.
コンサート？
A concert?
はい。オーケストラのコンサートです。そこでバイオリンを弾きます。
Yes, it's an orchestra concert. I'm going to play the violin there.
すごいですね。
Oh, that's fantastic. It's interesting that Mr. Tanaka is going to play the violin at an orchestral concert.
でしょ? Actually, in Japan, there are many amateur orchestras. In Japanese, it's called 市民オーケストラ, which literally means citizens orchestra.
Many people who were in orchestras during college decide to join an amateur orchestra like this after they graduate.
Also, music teachers often join orchestras so that they can play on the weekends.
Natsuko, do you know anyone who's in an amateur orchestra?
Actually, yes. A music teacher at an elementary school. Listening to her talk about it, it seems like the best part for most people is to invite their friends and family to come and listen to them play.
Listeners, if you're interested in playing musical instruments and want to make new Japanese friends, try checking out an amateur orchestra near you. Okay, now on to the vocab. Let's take a look at the vocabulary from this lesson. The first word is
手伝う
to help.
手伝う、手伝う。
Next we have
たくさん、
a lot, many, much.
たくさん、たくさん。
Next we have
無理、
impossible.
無理、無理。
Next we have
コンサート、
concert.
コンサート、コンサート。
Next we have
オーケストラ、
orchestra.
オーケストラ、オーケストラ。
Next we have
バイオリン、
violin.
バイオリン、バイオリン。
Next we have
すごい、
amazing, great, fabulous.
すごい、すごい。
Next we have
弾く、
to play a stringed instrument.
弾く、弾く。
And last
そこで、
there.
そこで、そこで。
Let's take a closer look at the usage of some of the words and phrases from this lesson. The first word is
お疲れ様。
this phrase literally means you must be tired. However, in an office setting, people often use it as a substitute for hi and bye. Natsuko, can you give us an example using this word?
Sure. あ、ジョン、お疲れ様。
Hi, John. Otsukare-sama can also be used to express your appreciation for your coworker's hard work. For example, if Mr. Tanaka gave a really great presentation, you could say,
田中さん、お疲れ様。
meaning, Mr. Tanaka, well done. However, listeners, please note that if you're talking to your boss, you should use the polite form.
Right. With your boss, you should say, お疲れ様でした。Note that we added でした at the end to make it polite.
But again, with your close coworker, you can just simply say,
お疲れ様 or just お疲れ。
okay, what's the next word?
え
Meaning, what? Or, eh? I think intonation is important for this word. Can you say it again?
え
When you're surprised at something that you heard or saw, you can use this expression. You can also use this when you didn't catch what someone said to you and want them to repeat it.
Listeners, please remember that you shouldn't use this kind of expression in a formal conversation.
It's too casual, right?
That's right. I wouldn't use it with my boss.
Can you give us an example using this word?
Sure. For example, you might hear your friend say, 私、来年結婚します。
I'm going to get married next year.
It's the first time that you've heard this news, so obviously you are quite surprised. In that case, you would say, え、誰と?
What? With whom? Good example, Natsuko. Okay, now on to the grammar. In this lesson, you'll learn how to talk about your schedule using the verb
ある. For example, in the dialogue, we heard John say, でも、10時に電話会議があります.
yes, but I have a telephone conference at 10 in the morning.
This sentence ended with the verb あります. Like this sentence, when you talk about your schedule, you can use the verb あります, meaning there is something, or to have something.
Using this verb, how can we say, I have a meeting?
It's simple. First, you can say the name of the event, which is 会議, meaning meeting. Then the subject marking particle が. This makes 会議が
Then we can add,
あります, the polite form of the verb ある.
it means there is or I have, and can be used only with inanimate things.
Altogether, it becomes 会議があります.
I have a meeting. What if we want to make it more specific by saying at 9 o'clock?
In that case, you can add 9時に, which means at 9 o'clock. 9 is the number 9, 時 means o'clock. In this context, and に is the time marking particle. 9時に.
At 9 o'clock. So, I have a meeting at 9 o'clock will be
9時に 会議があります。
Okay, what if you want to say, I have a concert?
Simply replace 会議 meaning meeting with the word コンサート meaning concert. 9時にコンサートがあります。
I have a concert at 9 o'clock. What about, I have an appointment at 9 o'clock?
約束 is the word meaning appointment. So you can say 9時に約束があります。
Then what about, I have an appointment tomorrow?
In that case, replace 9時 meaning 9 o'clock with 明日 meaning tomorrow. There is one more thing you need to know here, which is that you don't need the particle に for 明日. So you say 明日約束があります without saying the time marking particle に.
This is because you don't need ni when you use time expressions that indicate non-specific time.
That's right. For example, the words like 明日,
Tomorrow,
明後日,
the day after tomorrow,
今夜.
tonight.
These sort of phrases don't require the particle に. However, you need to use the particle に to indicate a specific time, such as a date, time, or day of the week. For example, 9時,
9 o'clock,
8月10日.
August 10th. Okay, now it's time for a bit of practice. I'll give you an English translation and 3 seconds to think. Make a Japanese sentence, and afterwards, listen to Natsuko's answer to see if you got it right. Okay, how do you say, I have a meeting at 12 o'clock? The answer is,
12時に会議があります.
okay, what about, I have an appointment tonight? The answer is,
今夜約束があります.
Attention Android, iPhone, iPad, and Kindle Fire users.
want to learn Japanese on the go with your mobile device?
Then download our free app, Innovative Language 101.
You get all of your favorite JapanesePod 101 lessons inside this app.
So you can learn anywhere, anytime.
Go to JapanesePod101.com/ILL-APP to download Innovative Language 101 for free. Okay, that's all for this lesson. Thank you for listening, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
またね。
ジョン、お疲れ様。明日はまたジムに行きますか？
明日は会社に行きます。
え？明日は土曜日ですよ。
はい。でも、10時に電話会議があります。仕事もたくさんあります。田中さん、手伝ってください。
明日は無理です。明日2時にコンサートがあります。
コンサート？
はい。オーケストラのコンサートです。そこでバイオリンを弾きます。
すごいですね。